Hi all, welcome back to my lecture series. This is Muthuminal R, Assistant Professor from the Department of Agricultural Engineering at SNS College of Technology. Today we'll see the topic on infiltration models that comes under the unit Soil Water Plant Atmospheric Relationship that comes under the subject Irrigation and Drainage Engineering for the students of 3rd year BTech Agricultural Engineering 6th semester. Before going into the session, let us have a small recap what we have seen in the previous lecture series. We have seen about what are the soil moisture forms and what is soil water tension and what is soil water potential. As we all know that every soil particle have a capacity to absorb the water and with the help of cohesion and adhesion forces it will transfer the water from upwards to downwards, that is from upstream to downstream manner. So today we'll see how this happens with the help of infiltration models. So today's topic for discussion is the infiltration. What is infiltration and the model that is involved in infiltration, what are the classification that is involved in infiltration, and what are the key features. Let us explore why does infiltration start fast and slow down later. Why does sandy soil behave impatiently while the clay takes its time? Answer: model helps us to predict, not guess. So here I like to quote you a small example. Think of a dry sponge. When you are going to put the dry sponge inside a tank, what happens? That sponge is very eager to absorb everything and then it will become wet. So similarly, if we are gonna remove that sponge, keep it aside for few minutes and then again put it in the same bin, what happens here in the sense it won't absorb any water because it is not having any kind of space to absorb it. So this is how the soil also react. So the concept is the process by which the water enters the soil surface and moves downwards is said to be as infiltration. So the infiltration rate is usually dealt with high initiality and it decreases with the time and it approaches a constant value. It is dependent upon rate over time as I have shown in this graphical representation. This behavior is usually captured with the help of infiltration model. As you guys can see here, initially when the rainfall spread over the top surface, the water enters into the soil. The soil is of three kinds like surface soil, subsurface soil and then subsoil, and then it finally reaches the water table as shown in this pictorial representation. Here is a real life observation which I like to show here, that is soil gets tired of drinking. This is how these kinds of models explain when there is certain rainfall. Ponding begins when the runoff starts. That means when there is a rainfall, after the runoff has been started, initially during the first rain, the soil drinks fast as I have quoted in the previous example, and after it is subjected to a continued rain, the intake will slowly get slow down and then a ponding begin, that is runoff starts. Soil gets tired of drinking when the more amount of water is available and there is no enough space of the water to get filled off. This is how the water movement happens under the soil. So infiltration model is nothing but how much amount of capacity that does the soil has to infiltrate them. We can identify them with the help of mathematical expression, that is F equal to Ks plus F naught minus Ksc whole power minus Kat. So that means F is nothing but infiltration rate, Ks is nothing but saturated conductivity, F naught is nothing but initial infiltration rate, and K is the decay constant. Usually these infiltration models are dependent upon cumulative infiltration and soil intake characteristics. Time is nothing but S plus f naught minus ks whole power minus kat. So the value could be described with the help of variation of infiltration rate with time and the cumulative infiltration and soil intake characteristics. These infiltration models are used in irrigation, drainage and runoff estimation. Classification of infiltration models are grouped under three categories. The first one is empirical model, second one is semi-empirical model, third one is physically based model. Under empirical model, simple equations are used and it requires few parameters. Under semi-empirical models, it is a mix of theory and observation so that the moderate data is required. Physical based models is nothing but it is based upon the usage of physics principles and it requires extensive data. So the first one, even though it is a very simpler one, it gives you an accurate value. Whenever there is a data is necessary a lot, then we have to pick them wisely so that the complication is reduced. So here I'll say you a detailed explanation on three models, that is Horton's infiltration model, Phillips infiltration model, Green-Ampt infiltration model. Horton's infiltration model is the most popular and exam-friendly model. In this, it is assumed that the infiltration rate gets decreased exponentially with time. So this is the equation, that is Ft equal to Fc plus F naught minus Fc whole power minus Kt, where the Ft is infiltration at rate of time, F naught is the initial infiltration rate, Fc is the final constant infiltration rate, and as usual K is equal to dk constant. This is the best method that could be used during surface irrigation designs, but it does not explicitly consider soil moisture movement physics. So there are certain limitations depending upon the utilization of this physics principle. Phillips infiltration model is semi-empirical and it is physics aware, so that it is proposed as infiltration as a function of time. So it will give us a value of cumulative infiltration with the consideration of capillary effect and gravity effect. Early the time we could claim it as capillarity. Later the time the gravity dominates. So this model is an elegant balance of theory and practical. Green-Ampt infiltration model is physically based model. The key features are it is very simple and empirical. It could be easily applied under the field utilization. It controls the initial intake, transmissivity controls long-term flow, and the elegant balance of theory and practicality happens under Phillips model, and it is the most accurate, but it is very much data intensive. So these are the engineering applications that we could use under infiltration model. So with the help of infiltration models, we can use them for design of surface irrigation methods, estimating the runoff, drainage planning, and flood and watershed modeling. So this is what we have seen today. We have covered what is soil water infiltration, what are the physical bases involved under infiltration, that is soil water potential, driving forces, measurement of application like tools and goals, irrigation management routes, and the dynamic analogy that we have used. So today's quiz is on which infiltration model assumes an exponential decay of infiltration rate. Options are Phillips, Green, and Horton and Darcy, as we do know that it is Horton infiltration model. These are the references that I have taken the notes, and you guys can go and visit these references. If you have any kind of doubt, you guys can ping me anytime. See you at the next class. Thank you.